We have heard that about 20 million people in the US left their jobs in the last 6 months. Is the situation in the Indian sector, IT sector, that bad, or is it slightly better? And if so, is this going to continue in 2022 as well? I mean, what are we doing to ensure that the impact is not as high as it is globally? I mean, I leave this open to all three of you to hear your views. Kirti, would you want to go first?
Sure. So I think, Neeti, the first thing I think we have to say is that, is the situation bad in India? Yes, of course it is. I think the attrition levels that have been seen have been over 30, 35%. Is it going to continue to be this way? It's going to be high, but I think it's going to get better. But there's a conundrum in this, because if you see the numbers that have just been released about the IT industry, the IT industry has actually grown. The number of people who have been hired in the IT industry has gone to 5.1 million from 4.6 million, what it was earlier. Net hiring has been 450,000 people last year, the highest ever. So if people are getting hired and the number of employees in the industry is growing, is this the Great Resignation or is this the Great Rotation? So it's because as people are leaving one industry, one company and joining another, but they don't seem to be leaving the industry. No, let me correct that. Some are leaving the industry because with every company becoming an IT company, definitely the first place to poach is going to be the IT industry. But still, I think the numbers are still not as large, but surely this is going to grow. So if within IT, if we are able to figure out how to bridge the demand supply gap between what talent is available and what talent is required, then we will see the intrinsic attrition levels go down. The good news is that this gap is reducing, albeit it's still quite high. Our latest estimate is it's about 21%. Again, good news is the talent demand supply gap is the lowest in India of the other three IT powers, you can say, between the US and China. So obviously our skilling efforts are bearing some fruit, though we have ways to go. Again, there's always a dark cloud to the silver lining, that the skills required are changing so rapidly that if you don't continuously skill and be prepared, companies are going to poach people who have those skills, and because they don't have the time to prepare people, because no company is going to let go of business opportunity when it comes knocking at their door. They're just going to find whatever way they can to get the right talent. So to sum up, I would say yes, Great Resignation at an organizational level, but at an industry level, great times for people in the IT industry, because jobs are certainly growing. We have to think of many ways in which we can, at an organizational level, retain employees that we have. And I think we'll probably get into more of that, so I won't take up any more time of that. I just wanted to make this point that what it is really depends on where you're sitting. So just putting some numbers to that.